Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now I know I haven't covered Daemon X Machina very much since launch, but we got a patch yesterday as of September 24th, 2025, and it is patch 1.1.0, and it comes with little bug fixes and a roadmap for upcoming DLC. So, let's go over to the website and look at these patch notes. Okay, here we are over on marvelous.com, and they have the patch notes in this little posting here that they posted yesterday, September 24th, 2025. It says the 1.1.0 update for Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion is now available worldwide. Alongside the first major patch, we've moved up the release of Grossum RT Omega from the original October 2nd date. The free Iris Outfit DLC is still planned for release on October 2nd, and we've included an updated roadmap graphic showing off all of the elements still to come. So I'll zoom in on this when I'm editing. It shows update roadmap. So we got some new boss. It's just a reskin of a boss that's already in the game. At least that's what it looks like from this tiny little picture. I haven't beat the game yet, full disclosure. I'm about 30 hours in. I feel like I'm getting pretty close. Here's the free cosmetic item. Here's more free stuff. 2 new bosses, reskins again, and then a suit and tie for your avatar. And then it looks like a dress for the female avatar, which is probably going to be useless if you've been using the gene splicing where it makes your body all weird and you can't really wear anything. Then we got the paid content, the expansion pass into the Abyss. If you bought the, I want to say 80 or $100 edition, this came with it. There's no way to buy it separately yet. The last time I checked, I'm sure they'll add it later. Scheduled for November, so that's coming up quick. And then in December, we're getting 3 new bosses. Nice. So this went over all the bosses, additions, and adjustments. It says added an option to enable motion controls and motion sensor for Nintendo Switch 2 and PlayStation 5 only, because Xbox doesn't have gyro controls, and obviously PC, there's infinite amount of things you can use, so they're probably like, yeah, we're not going to add it. And then added an option that enables the adjustment of camera acceleration and camera inertia degree. Change the horizontal and vertical camera sensitivity settings so that they can be adjusted separately. I've had issues with that on the Switch prior to this patch. I did play after the patch, and it does feel a little smoother. It says, in the early mission, The Bout with Ash, weapons can now be obtained inside the Coliseum. I feel like they fixed that already. Adjusted the number of wreckages displayed as well as communication frequency to improve online loading times. So this is huge. This is probably the biggest thing in this patch so far, and overall I would say, because I've looked through all this like 4 times. This is the 4th time I made this video. I had it perfect, and I forgot to hit record or turn the mic back on. I was so mad. Anyway, so I've tested this. The loading times with the online works much better. It loads way faster. I haven't had as many crashes. Before, if I played for like an hour or so, the game would crash, and I was like, ugh. So I didn't lose too much play time or anything like that because of the autosave. I was worried it was going to corrupt my save. But so far, so good. It loads much faster, and this is I'm talking about the Switch 2 version, and it feels a little smoother, but there's no major performance patch, and that kind of sucks. Anyway, so changed the maximum display number of friends list to 200 names. This is a PlayStation 5 only feature. Fixed the friends list to display friends currently online, PlayStation 5 only. Adjusted container positions in missions such as subject, job offer, and heavy lifting. Now, the display the friends thing, because the Nintendo Switch 2's cast feature set hasn't been fully realized because they're not charging for it yet, I can't believe the Switch 2 launched and we still have bare bones chat and voice chat. The most basic thing they figured out back on the 360. Heck, I think they figured it out on the original Xbox and Dreamcast, but when they had dial-up. I don't know why Nintendo refuses to just, here you go, you know. They're that afraid of a children. I mean, you have to tie it to your phone number, too. Anyway, bug fixes. Here we go. Fix the behavior of rebellion in Tios Omas Desert. Fix an issue that falsely displays the EULA violation when displaying a network error. Fixed an issue where some event scenes could not load models in time. I've had that happen once. Fixed an issue where some supply bases became unusable. Now that happened to me, like they would shut down and it wouldn't let me do anything after I've activated them. But since this update, it reactivated them all. But now they're not showing up on the map, which is weird. Not for me anyway. Fixed an issue where battle music would not stop playing. That happened to me once in the demo, but not in the main game. Fixed an issue where showing Grossum's whole body on screen led to a processing lag. Fixed an issue where approaching the all-seeing one didn't start the battle in multiplayer. Fixed other minor bugs. And it looks like it's across all systems. It's not just for the Switch 2. But what annoys me about this the most, and I should have saw it coming because it hasn't been that terribly long, I was really hoping to get a performance patch for the Switch 2. Maybe a 60 FPS patch or a 40 FPS patch. Maybe sharpen the resolution a little bit. I don't know. We really need 60 frames per second on this game. It's not that graphic intensive to not have it as an option. They could have performance mode. They could have fidelity mode. I'm not sure why they're dragging their feet with that. It's not unplayable by any means. It would just be really nice to have since every other version has it pretty much. So, and the Switch 2 is not like super weak. Obviously, it's weaker than the other systems and PC, depending on your PC. But you get where I'm coming from, right? I was just really hoping for a performance patch. It's why I still haven't beaten the game yet. I'm kind of slowly going through it because I was hoping for a patch. But screw it. I'm just going to beat the game. Move on to the next thing. Although I'm having fun with it. It's a lot of fun. I love the combat. I love the mechs. The storyline is starting to grab me. It's a little out there, but it's fun. I like it. So yeah, there you have it. Those are the patch notes for Daemon X Machina Titanic Scion as of September 24th, if you're watching this video later. I don't know when the next big patch will be. It looks like they might have something to go along with the October 2nd patch and the October 16th patch, which nobody's going to be playing this on Switch on October 16th, because that is when the new Pokemon game comes out. Even if you're not a big Pokemon fan, I feel like a big majority of Switch 2 owners are going to be playing that game. Sound in the comments below, and as always, stay frosty.